Hello everyone, welcome back to, this is Stoneblock 3, almost forgot what this was then. We've had a bit of a change up, so we're not using chickens anymore. The amount of comments that I got was fantastic, honestly, it was amazing. So everybody was suggesting using rotten flesh or zombie heads. So I actually had a zombie head for some reason in my transmutation tablet. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll go and have a look at that. Each zombie head is two slime balls of blood. So each one of those can be used for the recipe. Plus, we don't need honey. I don't believe, at least. Because, I think it was Face mentions that you could, if I pop in here, you can induction smelt with clay. So you could just do clay, iron, and then congeal blood. So I might get rid of these two. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of these two. That's just like iron that I've wasted, but I don't care. We'll just get rid of these two, and we'll just set up a bunch of induction smelters. And then what we can do is use clay in either one of these personal links, or probably a personal link. And we can have an iron one, a clay one, and we can get the slime balls out of this. This filled up in no time flat, by the way, so super good. We do need to cast this, though, out into, like, a bunch of... Well, we need to make them into slime balls, don't we? So how do we make a slime ball? Just an empty casting table, and it takes 2 seconds. Okay, well, what we could do is we could have, like, this entire floor just as casting tables. And then we just pull out of the bottom of them. That would be good, I think. But yeah. Best laid plans and all, but looks like I'm... Oh, you poop. Why did I do that? Vein mine is a very dangerous thing, I must admit. Should not have done that. It's fine. I think it does keep all of its stuff, which is why I'm doing it from the top. So if I do this... Ah, why did I do that? That was very silly. I'm missing that one right there. Brilliant. Right. Let's get in here. Plonk that down. That was scary. Yeah, it's still got all of its stuff. It doesn't matter anyway, because we can make loads of blood, as we've seen. But yeah, this is such a good idea. Thank you for all the people that made suggestions. I've got to remember not to vein mine when I come over here. So first things first. Let's get rid of all of that, and then I can vein mine. Whew, good. That means we don't really... Oh, well, we could use... Nah. What I'm thinking is we just, yeah, we can pour out of... we just do it straight out the smeltery, can't we? I can move this up here, and then have, like, a bunch of... Yeah, have I got a table? Yeah, let's just lob all of this back in here. Oh, the brain you can't actually put in there, the smeltery controller. Fine, right, let's... Oh, that's a point as well. If I get some pipe add-ons, let's just get a bunch of those. You can put them in here, and it does speed it up, I think. So if you look at that now, that's a lot quicker than it was. Look, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, if I put one of these in, it's just shooting up straight away. So I'm just going to do that on all of these. In fact, what you can do is you can shift and right click them on there. So I'm going to do that with every single one of these. Singularities. We are getting very close. I always say that though, but we're not really. I can pick this tank up. Yeah, I think now is the time where I just completely gut this entire area, fill it with some seared casting tables. I think I've got that in my... Have I got table? I don't. Okay. Well, we can make one. Seared. Do one of those. And then this has got EMC, so now we can have a ton. How cool is that? I just put my tank in there full of... Okay, whatever. I'm going to lob them away anyway, because it doesn't really matter. We can make a bunch of it. Yeah, why don't I put this underneath? I found out about the pipe upgrade from this link. When I was like, oh, I wonder if I can pull out of here faster with this link. And I could, so not bad. Yes. I don't want that, I want this. One of those. One of those. And then I need one of the zombie heads, so I'll nick that one out. There we go. So that's going to mount that one down, even though we're not actually using this yet. We could do pipes underneath. No. We need some way of getting it in and out, right? Should probably... I don't need this cable over here anymore either, so I might just get rid of the cable. Oh, you're kidding me. I just broke that, didn't I? Why are you not going back in? This thing is far too quick. Refined storage. Hello. You should be linked up and everything to this. Let's go to home. Where is it? I put it out here somewhere, didn't I? It's right here. Weird. Okay. I swear it's this one. Home, and then it should say 53 blocks away. And now if I pop back over there. Yeah, it's working again. It's weird that it like broke like that. Shouldn't break like that. There we go. Right. Ah. Oh, cool. How cool is that? So, I'm just pressing space. So you fly around like that. You can fly around just like up in the air. That's really cool. I like that. And then if you press shift, you like plummet really quick. That's because I've got this gem armor on. Gem armor. Right, anyway. I'm going to set all of these up, and then, yeah, we'll be back in a sec, I suppose. Alright, there we go. That's what we've got going right there. That's making us a ton of blood a second. It's like actually a ridiculous amount of blood. Like the slime balls as well. So, it's perfect. Super annoying sound though, isn't it? Let's try and turn that off. What would you call this? Seared? No. Tinkers. Casting. Haha, T-construct. Hey! Oh, it's a lot more bearable. Nice. So, how are we doing over here? That one's going up nicely. That one's going up nicely. Oh, it was this one here, right? Because it needs 999. Singularity. It's looking good. We've already got 400 of the tier 2 singularities. The processing tier 2. That's pretty good. I don't think I played that much, did I? Since I made this. Oh, I need to tidy up out in here. Yeah. White concrete. So, I did notice something. It was a bit odd. Okay, that one's still going. It looks like these are full, but they're not. Yeah, I noticed something that was a bit annoying. I wouldn't say odd, but annoying. We pop over here. Our discs were filling up, and I didn't know why. So what I did was I picked a few bits, and I lobbed them in here. So, like, I just put the blood in here. And this is like a fully upgraded 4x or 2x2. It's got 4 slots, right? So we've got the chicken, feathers, and the raw chicken in there. I do need to sort of grab all of these raw chickens and lob them into this. Yeah, I need to figure out why this is happening over here. But yeah, what is giving us so much stuff? That's the question, isn't it? It might be these singularities. I probably should set up... Because how many singularities are there? There's 6, 12, 15, 19, 23. So there's 23 singularities. So what we could have is... Oh, God. 5 draws. 5 4 by... Oh, sorry. 5 2 by 2 draws. And that would be 24. So... No. That would be 20. So 6 draws. And that would be it, wouldn't it? And then we could put all the singularities in there. I might do that now. Let's do draw. So I've got these. Let's just make a couple more of these. That's 7. I quite like the look of it, like, blending in. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. It's really you can't do the shift and space thing with this armor for some reason. There you go. You can barely see them there. And then I just got to lock them and add them to the system. There you go. That's a little organised, isn't it? Look at that. So we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's just 6 now. Oh, I'm missing all of those as well. Okay, so 10. Flipping heck. Right. So I can, I've marked all these off again, so I'm just going to go through, mark all the ones we've already set up. So we haven't done that one. We've done that one. We've done that one. That one, that one. I need to do these. I'm still working on pig iron. I'll set that up in a sec. So, ethereal, slate, nope. Magenta, yep. Source we can definitely do, like, relatively quickly, I reckon. The emerald cluster is going to be, like, maybe easy. I've got a way of doing that, and that's using subnetworks and stuff. That could work. There's already a thing in Applied Energistics 2 for, well, at least a new version, where you can, well, you set up a subnetwork and then that, like, generates more and more of the Certus quartz. That's the new version of Certus. Certus. Is Applied Energistics 2 not in this? Applied. Oh, it is in here. Okay. But it's got Certus quartz, so this is, like, not the updated version, I don't believe. Yeah, it doesn't look like it is. Okay, so the crystal growth accelerators, yeah, these things, work slightly differently than what the new version is like, but that is fine. That's kind of helped a little bit with our storage situation. I could always just add more disk drives. It just becomes a bit of an annoyance after a little while, doesn't it? So, anyway, right, what are we doing today? I think we should probably finish off doing the pig iron. Oh my... There we go. So, I believe what I want to do is... I don't know where we should put this. We don't even need to put it here, to be fair, because it's in our Applied Energistics system. Refined storage. I meant refined storage system. And yeah, we could do this wherever we kind of need. This looks cool though. I like this with a little window in the front. Anyway, let's go and find a decent place to put this. You know what we could do? I'm thinking I encase this in glass, and that way this stuff doesn't like fly out the edges and I don't end up picking it up. And then we could use the corners like I suggested in the first place, right? So I could have like a bunch of induction smelters back here, and maybe like all 4 corners. And that would just be making us, because induction smelters are really slow, that would make us some pig iron. So let me get some glass and I'll set that up. Okay, I needed more room, so more room, big room. My my little farm is this way, so we're just up here near the crafter. You know, the big crafter thing. And what we've got is I've got some blood coming up here, so there is a network receiver right in the middle. Technically, I could have branched off. There's some cables behind here. I've just covered them with covers. But I've got, yeah, a cable that comes under here. There's importers underneath all of these induction smelters. I need to make some flux linkage amplifiers as well. So I was just making some more plates. Electrum plates. So we can stick those away and we can get some lead gears. Chuck those away. Linkage amplifiers. Just stick a couple of these in here. This will make them go as quick as they can be, because again, I've got the thing that makes it go quick. And then the last thing to do is, if we put some pipes on top like that. Let me get up here. And I need my pipe wrench or configurator. I don't know where my pipe wrench has gone, so I'm just going to use my configurator. But hopefully this works. Don't quote me on that though. There we go. That is going into our system. But we want to put that... Yeah, do we want all of this to like be piped out into... Oh, yeah, that's a plan. We could have an importer on the front. Ah, got an idea, got an idea. So, compressor? Yeah, one of these. We can stick that here, and then we can have an importer on the front. We can get rid of the importers we've got down here. Yeah, I like that plan. Right. Yeah. Those, get rid of those. This needs to come in via the top though, doesn't it? So this is a bit of a pain, but I'm gonna have to put it here, and then we can have, well, that cable needs to be connected. Right, let's get some ultimate logistical pipes. Transport pipes, thank you very much. Oh, how am I going to get down there? Tell you what, let's get rid of this for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, from what I remember, if you do set these... Oh, hello. If you do set these to auto output, it will try and output into these pipes. So I should be able to... Yeah, let's pipe this down underneath. Some cables. 2 and 3. And then I need an importer instead of this cable. And this goes here. Like that. You piping out now that I've told you to output? No. Okay. Should be fine. I just need to set all of these to extract. So like that. So on and so on. And then we should have our Peppa Pig Singularity coming through. Awesome. So that one, that one, that one, and that one. And that's just going to lob a ton of them in here. That's going to make us a ton of pig iron singularities. Cool. Right, where's the pig iron? Okay, we made a ton right there. And we can just lob that in here. My goodness. This might take me a while, so back in a sec. Okay, with that done, I did just turn all of the floor into dirt. Wow, I want to turn it into grass, so I'm just going to leave this to grow over time. But I was looking at the next one I wanted to move on to. Oh, also, if I pop down here, I added the Peppa Pig Singularity right there. So that won't clog up our system. It is perfect. I like it. There we go. Right, anyway, what I think we... Oh, I need to get rid of this. Yeah, there you go. What I think we should do next is Botania. And there's two ways we could do Botania. First off, Cake has EMC. So we might as well use Cake and use the Cakemuruses or whatever they're called. Cakemundus? It's like Cake, like that. Might as well use these, but that does involve us getting all the way to the Botania portal. So I think that might be the plan. We're going to ease ourselves in, make some endo flames, and then lob a bunch of stuff at the endo flames. And then from that, we'll get ourselves to the Alfheim portal. But yeah, we have to crack out the basics. So if you've been with the channel for a while, you'll know that I sometimes go over the top a little bit with Botania. And I think I spent like several, I don't know, like 7 or 8 episodes on it in a different series. So we're going to not do that, and we're just going to crack out the beginnings of Botania. So what is the first bit we want to get? We want to get some endo flames. Actually, first thing we need to do is get some living wood and living stone, right? So if we do at Botania, they have given us some black lotuses, so interesting. We could jumpstart this, but we need living wood anyway, so it hasn't made us... Why is there no petals in here? Did I not link those up? I've got them right here. Oh, they're all disappeared. Did I use all these petals? I'm confused. I swear I had multiple of each petal already. Definitely don't, do I? I think these are all linked up though. Let's have a look. We got this thing. Yeah, they're linked. Very strange. Okay, well we're going to have to make some more of that fertilizer. This stuff. And I'm just going to spam it. Actually, I should spam it in the new room, shouldn't I? Because this is bigger. So I'll just walk around here and spam this. I'm actually just going to use all 64 before I move away from this, just because. Normally you don't want to do this because sometimes it can like use up. Well, it can try and plant one, but there's already one there. If you know what I mean. Oh, vein mine, so good. Ultimine, I should say. There we go. That should be all of them. I don't know if we should set up like an automated petal farm. But I don't know if I want to do that this season. I think we're just going to make them manually for a while. Because once we set up the generating flowers, you don't actually have to think about like actually making flowers. So what's the first one we want to make? If I pop these in the system, by the way, I wonder if they just get munched somehow. Oh, you know what? I just realised why that's happened. These got EMC, haven't they? So I must have pulled all of these out and put them in the transmutation tablet. So I don't even need to think about making... Look, petal. There they are. Excellent. Right, actually, we need that. White petals. Didn't I get... Always forget what this is called. The thing that you chuck in here. Where is it? Just the most basic flower. Where is it? There it is. Pure daisy. Do I not have a pure daisy? I do. Okay. In that case, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just 4. I'm going to use 4 of these. Yeah, why not? Let's just chuck them here. So 1 here. I want them 2 out from... Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Perfect. Next up, constructors. So I'm actually going to go teach this. Thank you. Let's make a constructor recipe. And a destructor recipe. You can just go in there. There we go. So I need 32 of each. Yes. I could make this a subnetwork. I just realised, and that way, I could put this off to the side then, maybe in this corner, and then we can use chickens. Yes, I like this idea. Did I set this off? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. Let's do. Oh, flipping heck. That was quick, wasn't it? Yeah, let's do a subnetwork because I don't think I've done much with subnetworks. So there's that one. That one? Yeah. And then here and here. Perfect. We also need a controller. We've already got one for some reason. Yeah, I'm going to bump this out 1. Does that make sense? I basically want it to be an odd number between. Yes. Is this an odd number? Yes. And yeah, perfect. Because that way the middle block, which I think is here, can be my controller. Like that. Oh, and I also need a flux point. Yeah, let's put this underneath. Yeah, so the plan is we're going to get a constructor, and that's going to go on the bottom on all of these. So they're all going to be facing up. They are going to place down either stone or not stone, or logs, and then the logs will be there. The pure daisies will turn them, and then we'll have destructors on top to either, well, it needs to destroy and bring into the system the living wood and the living rock, and that's going to go into 2 drawers, and we could put those drawers on our system. That would make sense. Yeah. Right, anyway, I'm going to set this up and be right back. And here we go, we got this monstrosity right here, which is, it's creating us living... Does this stuff have EMC? Living logs has EMC for some reason. That's very weird. Okay, well, we got that now. We could probably convert all of these then into just living rock. In fact, we should definitely do that. Okay, that's not going to be too difficult. Wow, I say that. That might be a little difficult. Yeah, let's get rid of... Let's get rid of that one, which is giving us all of the logs. And I can just swap this out. Oh, I also need to... I'll do all the destructors first. So the whole point is... Right here, what's happening is whenever they convert, it will only break anything that isn't stone. So when it converts to living rock, yeah, there we go. When it converts to living rock, it will. Okay, that's annoying. I'll go through it and do that in a minute. it will put it in this drawer here, which I can then put an external storage into our main system off of this. Right now there's an external storage underneath. So, and that is purely for this one system we've got right here. So on this system, you can see there's only, well, technically I can get rid of this one. Let's put a cable there just so I remember. There you go. But on this system, there's 3 external storages. Again, we can remove the one that's underneath this because we don't need it. Let me get rid of this drawer as well. So, 2 external storages. One is on this thing, the personal EMC link, which is just for stone. So basically this controller has access to stone, and that's it. The constructors are all being powered, and the destructors are all being powered as well. So that's kind of the plan. I just need to go through and add stone to the blacklist right here. So the destructor cannot mine stone, pretty much. But it can mine living rock, which is what we're after, right? So, okay, those are all good. So now all I need to do is click on each of these and replace the log with stone. And then we're going to have a super quick way of getting living rock, because I'm going to stick a watch your flowing time in the middle of this. And that might cost us more power. I just realised, because each of these costs more power, doesn't it? So it will increase the per tick. So maybe I don't put a watch your flowing time on this. Yeah, maybe I do, because that's like not that much right there. Although, do we need that much living rock? I think we just do that. There we go. That's that done. Sweet. Right, now we've done that. Let's get ourselves... was it a petal apothecary? Unless that was EMC as well. It was EMC. Sweet. So we got a petal apothecary. I'm going to stick this one right in the middle, right here. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. There's a really simple way of making this. I'll put it near this so we can have access to refined storage. We can make ourselves a bunch of like recipes using crafters with this. You just have to put a bucket of water and a dropper. So you drop the bucket of water in there and it counts as, like, you know, the water that's in there, and then the bucket gets picked up. So yeah, I'm gonna set up a few recipes for the pet apothecary, and then we will be right back. Okay, this is what I am dealing with right here. So I've got a pattern with a bucket of water, 2 mystical browns, 1 mystical red, 1 mystical light grey, and some wheat seeds, and that will make us an endo flame. I've also put down one of these demagnetized things so we don't pick anything up. That's going into an open crate, although from what I remember this might not work because it doesn't like to push into an open crate. So I might have to do a chest and then pipe out of that chest into the open crate. But I suppose we'll find out if I just do start. Yeah, it really doesn't like it, does it? Excellent. Right, let's pop back home and we can cancel that. Machine doesn't accept that item. Oh, okay. Well, we can cancel that for now. Interesting. Right, cancel. I will go... Why are you being a pain when it comes to... Yeah, it's nitro crystals, right? What we could do is instead... Okay, let's remove this and we'll do this another time. But what I'm thinking is that'll be why this is full up, because it's got so much of the nitro crystals. Oh well. Anyway, what this will do is we could have that push into a chest and then push into one of these things. That would work, I reckon. I'm going to put that in my backpack and we'll come back to it. But basically, what I was saying was... yeah, we need a chest and stuff, so let me set that up really quick. Right, take 2. Let's give this a go. Start. There it is. There is the endo flame. Right, I have to actually go cancel that again because it didn't go into our system. Oh, actually, one way we could do this is our ender chest. If we go up here, if we go in like that, chuck it in our ender chest, that technically means that it's come into the system. So now that is like completed the cycle. Saying that though, we could also add to this recipe saying that we'll get the empty bucket back. So I think that is a plan. Because otherwise it will try and make like many... Although then that would think that that's how you make empty buckets. Ah, you know what, let's just forget about that. This one... yeah, we can get rid of that. Anyway, let's pop back over to here, and I'm going to just craft, who knows, like a ton of these endo flames. But first, I need to use my vacuumulator setup. So this one, I've got an item filter for buckets, so it can pull the buckets in. I just need an item filter for the endo flame. You can't use this, it just doesn't work. Like if I pull this over, it won't go in the item filter. That is an upgrade, by the way. You need the item filter upgrade. So then all I need is an importer. Do one of those. And then endo flames. So we got 1. Let's do 15. Missing brown. Okay. Let's try this again. Start. Oh dear. It's going to do all of them at once, which is not at all what we want. Look at all of the brown petals. Oh dear. Fine. We are going to have to set up the one at a time thing. That is okay. We can do that. Flippin' heck. EMC 6. Oh my goodness. I need to check these things. And I already had it. I already had the endo flame in here. Oh, you're kidding me. Fine. Endo flame. We don't need to make that then. Did we get the Kakimurus one? No, we didn't. Okay. Let's just get a bunch of endo flames. We can rip this down then. I'll set this one up for the Kakimurus and we'll just forget about that. Forget I did this. Flipping heck. Right. I am going to quickly set up a little endo flame sort of farm thing for mana. And then we will be right back. Just so then we can end the episode off on a high note that we actually got something done. Okay, this is it. This is what I've come up with. So all I need to do is connect that up. That will export into these dispensers. Coal. All of these are connected underneath. And then, yeah, all I need to do is chuck that one down, chuck that there. This is a mana splitter. So when the mana spreaders chuck mana into this, it will put it into these 4 pools. And the only thing I need to do now is chuck down these endo flames. There we go. Technically, I also need to, like, prime these. But this should be enough mana to be getting on with, right? I'll show you what I mean by prime. Get a coal. I need to lob it in there so it hits the... There we go. So that's been eaten up. The oak pressure plate is on there. Underneath here is a redstone torch next to the dispenser. Like, it's actually like attached to it. And then on top is an oak pressure plate. I actually need some more coal, don't I? So 1, 2, 3, because I need to prime the rest of them. So I need to just get in here. Okay. No, go in. There we go. That one's primed. That one's primed. Come on. No. There we go. Primed. I also need some more endo flames. Oh no, I just didn't put them down. Weird. There you go. And that should be making us quite a bit of mana. I did make myself a Wand of the Forest as well, so that's going to start off making us some mana. Which is not bad, is it? I can rip all of this down, which I will do, but for now, bit of mana setup going. What we can do from here is like start the rest of Botania. And before we go, Singularities. We're making big headway on the pig iron. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you guys, by the way, because otherwise this would have been stupidly slow. So thank you for all of your comments and just general help. It's been awesome. Right, anyway, I'm going to call it there. So thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.